About 3 or 4 years ago, I became a Christian. About 2 years ago, when I was like 13, I got baptized. It was around this time, actually. During my walk as a Christian, there's always been one thing I've struggled with: personal Bible study. I knew a lot of theology, but I didn't study my Bible or look into that kind of stuff frequently like I should have been. I really didn't know what I was missing. About 2 years ago, I started reading my Bible. I would always read from the stuff we were reading from at church. I didn't really have to study it because we talked about it at church, so I knew from what I was reading what was going on. So it was sort of effortless, I'd say, but I didn't really realize it. It was all part of this slow sanctification process that I didn't know was happening. I thought I was doing the right thing there, and I wasn't doing anything wrong, but I could have done better in my personal growth and study. My prayer life was okay, but it wasn't consistent like it should have been. And then there's last year. I was studying on a pretty consistent basis. I was learning things. During that study, it was mostly reading the Bible and praying and not taking the notes I probably needed to take. I did sometimes, but not like consistently. There was definitely some slow growth in there. I definitely had a desire to grow. Like, I started taking notes in church, and I definitely didn't do that the year before. But still, my Bible study needed work. And I just didn't know it. It was all part of this slow sanctification process. I probably learned a little bit of theology from the 2 years before, but it's not much compared to the stuff I'm learning this year. This year, my Bible study has changed significantly. I started in the Gospel of John, and I learned a whole lot. I took notes, I prayed consistently, and I noticed way more growth. I grew a little in the years before, but not as much as I have now. Then I went through the Gospel of Matthew, taking notes, praying. I would have some slip-ups where I would like read my Bible app instead of my physical Bible, and that would sort of mess me up. It was almost laziness for me. Like, instead of taking the time and effort to read my actual Bible, I would take the easy route and read my Bible app and like not take notes or anything, which is okay for some people, but it just didn't work for me. But through that, I learned when I study my Bible consistently, my desire grows for God. I don't want to slack and read my Bible app and not take notes. My desire to listen to secular music is way smaller. My desire to listen to Christian music and to be edified is way larger. My desire to go to church has grown way more, and to learn about God is skyrocketed. That's why recently in my other videos I've been really pushing reading your Bible, because I've missed probably a lot of time that I could have been getting theology, growing spiritually. But that's just all part of my sanctification process. And I know God is sovereign over all of that. So if I haven't grown in those past years, God has sovereignly ordained that for His glory. He's ordained me to grow right in this time now to bring the most glory to Him. So I thought I needed to share that to encourage y'all to read the Bible and to grow in Him this year. So thanks for watching this video, and I hope it helped you in some way.